Hi Paul Prince, back this time for the karmic reading. Now I do read for the collective, so that means some bits may resonate, all of it may resonate, or none of it may resonate with you at this time. I also read with intuition, so I read with what I feel I'm getting in the cards. Before I start, I would like to thank a lady named Heidi who donated me these cards to make my readings a bit fresh, because I usually use the same deck. If any of you are watching would like to send me anything to keep my readings fresh, I will have a wish list linked below. These are the Steampunk Tarot, if any of you are wondering. With that said, let's find out what's going on with the karmic. What's going on with the karmic? What's going on with the karmic? Now I noticed last month, even though it's the karmic reading, there's a lot about the divine masculine in it, but that was because that's what I was picking up on, how the karmic are influencing the DM. And there's a more, I know it's, even though it's named the karmic reading, there's a lot of DM, it's because what their role is, and it was more of how they were helping the DM than just the karmic themselves. So what's going on? Karmic. So, okay. So, they are being selfish currently, or stingy with money. They are kind of hogging it. They're kind of stealing it from the masculine. They're stealing it from them and they're kind of hiding it. They're hiding it and making out they haven't got money, but they do, but they've hidden it. And they're somewhere secretive that they're not telling people. Because they're not the ones actually, they're giving it to someone to hide it. And then they'll get that person to access it when they need it. It's not actually them directly depositing the money. It's someone else doing it through means and ways. It's not them doing it fully. I'm feeling like the karmic is kind of distancing themselves. I feel like they're at a dead end. They're not moving forward with what's going on. They're kind of putting it behind them, even though they're trying to show they're interested, but they're feeling out in the cold currently. So they're using this money to kind of fill the void they've got going on. It's kind of their hope right now. It's kind of their illusion of making something good out of a bad situation. It's causing them to be very selfish. They're shutting themselves away. They're really being secretive and keeping things because they're trying to hold it to themselves. They're not sharing anything. They're not letting anything on. They're trying to say they're fine, but they're not, because they don't want to talk about it. Because they're talking about it. They're talking about it to themselves because they don't want to talk about it to the masculine. So I want to get some, like, how the DM is reacting to this. How is the DM reacting to this? 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 So quite frankly, they couldn't give a shit. They do not care. They're kind of in their own little bubble. They think everything's fine because they've come up with this facade and kind of tried to tell people they've got everything. They've got the best relationship and all the bullshit you can carry. They've got, oh, if you've got it, they've got something better. That's what they're on right now. The only thing they're on is fucking drugs. They're kind of be like, look at me and my money and my flashy cars and look at my expensive Merlot 1982 matured for 1,000 years fucking wine, some shit like that. You kind of get my gist. they're kind of trying to show off their life, so they couldn't give a shit. So they're kind of the reason that the Karmic has distanced themselves, because the DM's being very arrogant and egotistical right now. And they're not egotistical, they're egotistical, because they're fucking testicle with the way they're being. And it's kind of... I feel like they're going down like the local pub, having drinks with their mates. They're kind of really allowing the Karmic to just basically get out of the way, like, fuck off, basically. I don't want to hear your shit, sort of thing. They're kind of really shutting them out, I'm feeling like. So let's get some guidance and advice on them moving forward, how they're going to move forward. So some guidance and advice. Some guidance and advice on how they're going to move forward. Some guidance and advice on how they're going to move forward. Some guidance and advice on how they're going to move forward. Some guidance and advice on how they're going to move forward. So, I'm feeling like the Divine's going to step in and kind of smash their heads together and kind of like say, shut the fuck up. You've done this to yourselves. Now sort of fix it. I feel like the masculine is going to discover the deceit that they've been doing of hiding the money and the assets. They're going to discover it, and they're kind of they're not going to tell them they've found out. They're going to discreetly find a way of taking it back without them knowing. And they're kind of at the moment they're going to be like tallying things up, like, this is what I gave them, this is the exact amount that was put in, like, is this where my money's been going? I'm missing this much, this is here, sort of thing. That it's going to cause a lot of chaos going on, but within themselves, and they're going to be kept up at night on the way to move, like, they're going to try and it's going to keep them up, and they're going to, like, really spend time thinking. They're going to try... It's going to kind of sever the connection they've got going on right now. There's still going to be a little spark there, but it's not going to be fully connected. And they're going to either take a break or walk away for some time, but they are going to come back. I'm feeling like it's not done. It will be done, but not for not for good at the moment, I'm feeling. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for the Karmic. Thanks for watching.